morning, live over on Instagram, on the Sling Consultancy page, and also on Talking NCT Facebook page. It's Feature Friday, so grey day here in Surrey. We are talking about our Tula today. So we were super lucky to receive two Tulas last week, new to the library. So we have a standard and a toddler. So these are just their standard carriers because they have brought out some other ones of late. So there is the free to grow and the explore. They also do a half buckle. We have the free to grow and the standard and the toddler. So we have two standards, two toddlers and the free to grow. So the main thing, this is a wrap conversion one, so it's super soft. There's no canvas on this one. We have the firm waistband, and when a carrier is new, it's going to be quite firm, and the webbing can be a bit firm as well. So with the Tula, it just connects and is already attached here. So you only have one direction and only one buckle. So it looks quite a clean carrier from the front. You've got your chest strap or your shoulder strap, whichever way you're wearing it. That does move up and down, so don't be afraid to move that, okay? This will come, if you want to buy one, you need to buy separately an infant insert if you're using it for smaller babies. It's a bigger carrier, it's quite wide. Here, you've got a bit of padding on the edges, and there's some darts on the seat there. So it just clicks into one side through the elastic and clip it in. Again, you can do this up at the front and then twist it round if that is easier for you. Some of the carriers, they do up sort of in the middle. This one is totally to one side. So then we want to tighten, and I find that easy to do it with my other hand. You want that to be nice and straight. If this is too loose, when you put your baby in, it's going to tip, and that's just going to put a lot of pressure on your belly and your pelvic floor, and also sort of just tips up on your back. So get that nice and snug, and if you need to put it again, put it again. Top tip, start higher. You can always loosen your carrier. It's very difficult to lift your carrier up once your child is already in it, so really easy to loosen and just drop it down. We need to just loosen these straps so they're nice and long. So again, you're just going to pull back on that buckle like that with your thumb. Loosen that one. And what I'm going to do is clip in the strap that goes on my back. I'm just going to move that one down, and again I'm going to have it quite loose. Okay, so have that nice and loose, ready. I'm using our larger doll, but this carrier does tend to fit. It does quite vary depending on the size of your baby, so it's one that I tend to go for with slightly older babies. So this one, grab your strap straight over your head. Okay, so if you struggle to reach, pre-clip it, it's much easier. Put your arms through, checking it's not twisted, and then we're just going to go behind and pull it down and forward. Again, we're just pulling parallel to how it's going into the carrier. If we're trying to pull it at a slight angle, it's not going to work. You need to put it parallel, so it's like a forwards and upwards motion to do this one because it's back here. Again, that's going to depend on your wrist mobility. There are other ways you can do it using your elbows to hook round and just pull forwards and pull forwards. And then this one, you can just tighten that one as well across my back. So with your chest strap, you want that kind of in the middle of your back. You don't want it really high on your neck. You don't want it too low. So we're going to check this doll. It doesn't quite fit brilliantly in here. So what we want to ensure with our babies is that their legs are coming right down. We've got a nice pelvic tilt. As I said, they're quite a nice wide carrier, comes up quite nice and high on their neck. You've also got these straps if you feel that you want to pull your baby a little bit closer to you. So you can absolutely adjust that. Take your weight of your baby, just give that a little pull, and that just adjusts that. So what you'll find with a rucksack carrier, it does come closer under your armpit than a cross strap carrier. Some people like that, some people don't. And this is quite a small buckle. Some of them are bigger. But obviously the benefit of just the rucksack straps is that it just goes straight over your head. You don't have to be doing any clipping or unclipping. You've got a handy little pocket here. And obviously this one will just do your facing you and also your back carry. Just because you can't unclip the side straps to do a hip carry. So it's mainly a two positions. Take out, you're just going to just put your finger in like that, it just loosens. Same this side now, support your baby's weight so that they don't flop. As far as you can get to. And then if you can reach this, you can unclip that now, or you can just hook it back over your head. Ta-da, like that, to take your baby out. Walk like an Egyptian method, or a hip scoot, secure hip scoot, for a back carry. So again, a back carry is going to be from approximately 6 months old, depending on baby's development, or they have got good torso control with a buckle carrier. So these are part of our standard range, which is £8 for 2 weeks or £15 for 4 weeks. We have one session in December only, because we would be there on Christmas Eve and we're not here for that. So we are running one more in November, 26th of November, and then another one second Tuesday in December, and then we will be back on the 12th of January. So that one, all hires will be £15. So you'll be getting 5 weeks for the price of 4 for your hire. These ones, the standard Tulas, they cost around £100 depending on where you're buying from. Don't forget the Sling library, we do have discount codes for some lovely, great family-run independent businesses, and that's who we recommend you buy through. They do lots and lots of different prints and stuff as well. So that is your standard Tula. Any questions as ever, just pop them in and I will get back to you. Some availability for consults. Next week I will be at Bookham on Wednesday, and then we have our social meet on Friday at All Saints in Leatherhead, where I am happy to chat about anything herring. So any questions, etc., as I say, get in touch. Have a lovely week.